So, how'd you guys meet?
Well, we actually met on MySpace. And I was just kind of looking around. I was bored. It was like Christmas time. I just moved back home from Arizona, and I don't know, I saw his picture on there and thought he looked cute, so I said hi.
Yep.
Did you say hi back?
Yeah, I mean...
And then we just, like, over time started talking about philosophy, and we would read philosophy books and IM each other, and then we met at Starbucks in real life, and then, yeah.
How long did it take you guys?
We met probably a month after.
That's it?
It wasn't.
I thought it was a couple months.
No, it was a month after, I think, because it was Christmas time, and then it was in January when we met.
Okay, yeah, it was a month.
And then we were friends for about a year. And then finally he asked me to be his girlfriend.
Yep.
It took that long, Kyle?
Yeah.
This is how he asked me to be his girlfriend.
Oh, jeez.
He called me and, well, I had said got invited to the movies with some other guy. And so I get a call about 10 minutes later after I told him that. And he goes, I'm deleting my Cupid.com account. I hope you know what this means.
Okay.
Kyle!
I was mean, and now I'm paying for it now.
You're going to be paying for it for years.
Yeah.
So that was, and that, the rest of it
At
was
least I
history.
responded to your message. Who is this random lady?
So MySpace, do you guys still have a MySpace account?
No.
I'm sure mine's up, but I have not visited it in, like,
Yeah, I don't
what,
know. I don't think I do.
5 years or so,
What year was that?
Or see, I think it was 2008,
Yeah.
2009, yeah.
Probably right as Facebook was coming.
Yeah, I think we were just at the end of MySpace during
Yeah.
that time.
Right.
That's myspace.com if the internet's still around.
Your daughter's not going to know anything else.
She'd be like, what is MySpace?
Probably Facebook.
Yeah, I probably won't even know Facebook.
So, what was your first date? Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
The aquarium would be the first date?
Yeah.
or-
I would say that. Go
The
ahead.
Seattle?
Well,
You
we
tell-
went to the Seattle Aquarium,
Yeah.
and I scuba dived, so I showed her all the fish and seals and whatnot.
And
So did you guys ride the ferry, or?
he lived over in
yeah.
Victoria, so we were already over in the on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a long distance thing.
Yeah, I was actually up in Bellingham during the whole while we
yeah.
were dating, because I was getting
Mhm.
my master's. I was living up there, and then I would come down on the weekends and see him in his little apartment with his weird roommate in Victoria. Yeah.
Make you drive all the way down and then send you back.
Yep.
So how long was the date? Did you guys go out to dinner, or?
I think we went. We actually
We
went.
just went to the aquarium.
We
and
went to the
home.
aquarium, went back home and made dinner, and then we went to the gym that night, and then I left.
She said that night we hear that one song.
Yeah. And I got really mad at him actually that night.
That was that night?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Because he was just kind of being a little jerk. I don't know why. I think he said he was scared because he realized that it was a little bit more than he was ready for.
I didn't know I was going to get a girlfriend out of this thing.
Now, wife.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Yeah.
So you make sure that any boys treat you right. don't let them treat them like I did.
So, how did you propose to Heather?
We were at the Botanical Gardens in Bellevue, and they have this fancy light show kind of thing at Christmas time. So they put Christmas lights all over the trees and make bushes and stuff out of the lights, so it's this cool illuminated garden thing. And then I just took her to the side and asked her and gave her this ring, and she said yes.
And he said, I know that I can be an a-hole sometimes, and so I was just wondering if you could...
You said that?
I don't remember. What did I
You
say?
did. And then you're like, would you...
What did I say?
Would you like be willing to put up with me for the rest of your life or something like that?
Oh.
Or, I don't know, something along those lines. Of course I said yes.
Okay.
He didn't want to make a big deal or get down on one knee because there are too many people around.
So you snuck off and...
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
when you came back, did you tell the people you were with, or?
It was just us.
No, it's just us.
And
There were
then
just random people there.
We just
but-
called my mom and dad, and then we
Yeah.
went over to his parents because they lived not too far away
Yeah.
from the gardens. So, and told them.
I'm much nicer to your mother now.
No, I'm kidding. He did it. He did a good job. Yeah.
Okay, well, good. That's good. That's
Yeah.
going to fit in nicely with the video.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was painless, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
No, I was just a
Just
jerk.
wait till you
I just have to
see it on
relive this
video.
memory over and over.
When I hold you in my arms, love, something changes. It's the strangest feeling. The things that used to matter, they don't matter to me. When I see you and you're smiling, how my heart aches, so full it is about to break. You make me believe in love. I could never count all the ways that you change me, baby. Every day the sky is a deeper shade of blue. When I'm with you, when I hear you and you're crying, it resonates, dear, in a place I didn't know was there. You make me believe in love. I could never count all the ways that you change me, baby. Every day the sky is a deeper shade of blue. When I'm with you, beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
Hey, Lily, or Rosie, or Lilith. I'm not sure what your nickname will be, but you're still my little sweetheart. This is your daddy, before I look like a grampy. I'm 26 years old. Your mom and I were thinking about having kids. She was sure. I wasn't quite sure yet. I knew we would, but not when. It was Father's Day, June 16th, 2013, and we went out to eat some Chinese food. We were there, and this little kid came running up into the restaurant, up to his dad. He gave him a big hug and said, "Happy Father's Day." And then I thought I was ready. Exactly 9 months later to the day you were born. The first time that I saw you, I knew you were a precious little thing. I followed the nurses with you to the nursery to protect you and make sure that you were safe, because this was all new and you were sick when you came out. We had to wait a long time at the hospital because you weren't breathing quite right and it was a little scary. But I was excited to finally bring you home after being there like 4 or 5 days. And when I hold you, I think about how I love you so much, how you're going to grow up so quick. And I hope that as you grow up, I can be a great father and teach you to make wise decisions and to put God first. I want you to be able to try new things and would love it if you learned to play guitar or bass or drums or something so we can have a family band. I want you to always know that I love you and that your mom and I will always be here no matter what. If you go run off and do something silly, we'll still be here for you. You can always trust us. I love you, Lily. Alright, well, I'm sure this is going to look weird. 16 years and I'm watching myself talk to you before I'm a grandpa looking guy. Alright, well, here comes your mother.
Well, Lily, your story starts back when I was in junior high. I decided I someday wanted to have a daughter named Lily, and that Rose would be the perfect middle name. And then later in college, I was doing a project for my sociology class from one of my favorite teachers who actually made me decide to be a teacher. And I discovered that Grumps actually had a great-grandma who was named Lillian Rose, and it was just confirmation from God saying someday I would have a daughter named Lillian. I had to wait for what seemed like forever to meet your dad. But I always had that promise to hold on to, that someday God would give me a daughter. So your dad and I got married and we bought a house and decided we were ready to have a child. And it was the 4th of July. We were going to go out with Nana and Grumps and all your aunts and uncles to Port Townsend, and we decided to take a pregnancy test before we head over there. And of course it was positive, so we couldn't wait to get over there, and we told everyone, and Nana screamed for like 5 minutes. She was so excited about it. Everybody was really excited, and of course I was really hoping for a girl. And so a few months later, I asked your great-grandpa what he thought you would be, and he had predicted all of the grandkids' gender correctly, so usually he is right. And he said that you were going to be a boy, so I was sad, but knew that I would be okay with a boy, so I was getting used to the idea that you were probably going to be a boy. So a little while later, we decided to go have an ultrasound to find out if you were a girl or a boy, and if Grandpa was right. And we took your Auntie Annie with us, and the nurse told only her if you were going to be a boy or a girl. And then she made a special cake that either had pink or blue on the inside, and we were going to find out in front of all of our family and friends here. And so we went to, your dad and I went to cut the cake, and I, of course, was thinking the whole time, ready to see blue, and it was going to be okay. And we cut the cake, and it was pink. And I just was so excited. I just started crying, and I was shaking, and I was so happy that I was going to get to have my little Lily. So we just had to then wait for you to come, and you were 4 days late, but born on the day that Nana had predicted, which was exactly 9 months after Father's Day, which is the day that we decided that we were going to have kids. So again, just God's hand in your life. And after you were born, the nurse just set you on my chest, and I looked at you, and you looked just like your dad, and I didn't know I could love someone so much who I just met, but I only got to hold you for a minute. And then the nurses had to take you away because you were having trouble breathing. And I didn't get to hold you again for about 48 hours. And it was really hard and really sad. And all I wanted to do was hold you and take care of you, but I couldn't yet. So I had to wait again. But there were a lot of people praying for you to heal quickly and completely. And every morning in the hospital, I would read the Bible and pray for you, and God would give me a verse about hope or trusting in Him. And I knew that you would be okay. So the first time that I got to hold you was amazing. You were so little, and I don't think I could describe how it felt. I was overwhelmed with a lot of different emotions, just whether or not I would be able to take care of you. And I was so grateful to God for giving you to me, and honored, and hoping that I could always make sure I do the right thing, because you were a gift from Him, and just how much I loved you. So as I look at you now, a month later, I'm still amazed by how beautiful you are, and honored that God would choose me to be your mom. And I pray for you that you will put God first in your life, and that you will respect yourself and have confidence in knowing how beautiful you are and amazing you are. And no matter what choices you make, that your dad and I will always love you and be here to support you. And we're praying for you. So I have a verse to share with you that I think just really sums up everything. And it's in Psalms, so it's written by King David. It's 139, verses 13 through 18. And it's David talking to God, and he said, "You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it. You watched me as I was being formed in utter seclusion, as I was woven together in the dark of the womb. You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. How precious are your thoughts about me, O God. They cannot be numbered. I can't even count them. They outnumber the grains of sand. And when I wake up, you are still with me." I know God started forming you and making you and having ideas about you 15, 16 years ago when I picked out your name. And I know that God has great plans for you. And remember, He is always with you. And I learned, even through this whole process from you, about being patient and waiting on God and trusting in God. And it's something that we have to do in life, and it's definitely worth it. As long as you trust in God and wait on Him, everything works out. And I know this verse is definitely true for you, because I've seen plans that He's had for you even before you were born. And I just love you so much, and want you to know that I feel truly blessed to have you as a part of my life.